it's because you cannot bear it. That's it. You guys want to be famous so bad and want to earn money and whatever. How can you expect to attain that goal without any preparation? You cannot bear that fame and that glory and all this money, and maybe you will use it to no good. Allah said in the Quran, لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها. Allah doesn't burden a soul beyond that it can bear. Okay? You are not eligible to attain that lifestyle without changing your mindset. Your mindset must be no good actually, or it needs more preparation. Those stages of life are very high, and I will be honest, this is not everyone that can attain these stages of life, of fame, and this is not for everyone. Not everyone has this star energy, okay? And I'm not saying this to like making you feel like you cannot attain this. This is, on the contrary, I'm really trying to help you to understand why it doesn't work for you right now, because you need more preparation, okay? Either you need more preparation, either this is not for you. Like, for example, you are meant to be a doctor, or you are meant to help people and save lives in other ways, okay? So not everyone is meant for this star energy. We truly have to start to realize that, because I see a lot of people that are just, this is not it. Like, you do not have the thing. Like, when you have the fame, okay, fame is not for everyone, because you have to deal with haters and you have to deal with so many things that you cannot see, okay? Like, on the surface level, you cannot see it. You truly have to change your mindset if you want to attain and reach that goal. And eventually, I know for sure and by experience that God will help you to attain that goal if it's your maktub, if it's your destiny. This is not for everyone and you have to accept it, but if it's for you, you will know it. You will know it deeply inside. The question that I want you to ask yourself is, why do you want to become famous? Is it for helping people? Like, you will use your notoriety and celebrity to help people? Is it for just entertainment? Like, I'm not saying entertainment is bad, because it's very important to also have people that will help us relax, like making us laugh. And even myself, I'm making TikTok videos that go viral where I just making people laugh. We need people like this in the world, okay? But you truly have to ask yourself, what will I make with this money if I have this very big amount of money, this very insane amount of money? What will I do with it? Will I use it for the greater good, or will I use it just for myself? And at the end of the day, being very selfish about it, which is your right, because this is your money, okay? But also, if God gave you this money, money is an exchange, okay? This is an energy. You have to, like, you receive money, this is yours, but not truly yours. I believe that we have to perpetuate the cycle of giving money and receiving money, and giving money and receiving money, okay? Like, of course, this is your money. You can do whatever you want with it, okay? This is not something bad to want to keep your money for yourself, but if you do it with excess, then you are ungrateful, because use it for charity. Use it to help people. If you have the opportunity to help someone, let's say, for example, you're out getting a coffee and there's someone outside telling you, like, I'm living outside and I have no money and I have nothing in my life, will you say, no way? Or will you help him if you have the ability to help him, okay? And I'm not talking here about, oh my god, but maybe he's faking, he doesn't need any help. Let's not talk about this, okay? This is not the subject, okay? The subject is, will you give charity? Will you use this money for greater good? Will you use this money to help people truly and fully when you have the occasion? Will you use this fame to put the spotlight on the right subjects, on the society subjects that are needed to be talked about, okay? Like, if God put the spotlight on you, this is for something. There's something in you that maybe others people do not have, okay? Like, maybe you have this special quality and you have a certain talent, or you have, I don't know, it can be anything, okay? But it's up to you to know how to use it. You truly, truly have to know how to use your money, your faith. Like when God gives you something to share with the others, if you do not share it, I do not see the use of having it. Like if God gives you the opportunity to have something that others do not have, I do believe that in many cases you have to share it with others, okay? If you have a talent, share it to the world. If you have a special quality, if you have just, you know, your smile, share your smile with others, okay? But at the end of the day, the question is, if God doesn't give you the fame and if God doesn't give you the money and you want it so bad, then you gotta change something in yourself, because Allah says, indeed, Allah will not change the condition of a people until they change what is in themselves, okay, in Surah Al-Ra'd. So what can you expect in your situation to change if you do not change something in your heart, okay? Your situation will be the same. It's the same for anything in life, okay? Let's say, for example, I have a test to pass, okay? I did my test and I didn't won my test, okay? I didn't pass it. What's gonna happen is that if I have to repass the test, I have to change my answers. Of course I have to change my answers if I want to get a good grade. If I want to pass the test, I have to change the answers because the first answers were wrong. So what's wrong with you? That's the question I'm asking. What's wrong with you? What is this thing in your heart that you have to change? What is this thing here that has to change? Like, reflect on it. Reflect on that point and try to be mature on it. Like, do not sugarcoat it, okay? Just be honest with yourself, bro. Just be honest with yourself. This is okay. You are with yourself. You are supposed to be safe with yourself. There's no other explanation. You are supposed to be so safe with yourself that you can say anything to yourself. If you want glory, if you want money, and you feel like it's yours, then go get it, you know. But you have to get it in a very special way. You have to first end your preparation, okay? You have to end your preparation. Like, I feel like through your childhood and through your experiences in life, God was only preparing you to what is already yours, okay? You have to take this in account, okay? You have to understand that this is yours. Like in another timeline, it's already yours, okay? I know it doesn't reflect on the exterior of your life right now. You cannot see it physically in the 3D world, but this is yours. So go get it. This is yours. But it doesn't mean you have to make no asbab. Asbab are causes. You have to make the causes to attain your goal. I cannot just sit in my house and say, okay, today I will just stay here and money will come to me. I attract money, I attract abundance. No, this is not like this. Like, okay, affirmations and positive mindsets and all of this stuff is good. Okay, there are good things. Okay, it's good. Do it. But do not rely on this solely and wait just for money to come in your account. You have to make a asbab. You have to change something in your heart. Okay, let's say today I posted a video and this video didn't go viral. What have I did wrong in this video so this video didn't go viral? Maybe my intentions weren't good. Maybe the angle weren't good. Maybe I should change the color of my hijab next time. Maybe I will try to be more joyful. Maybe I will try to be more nonchalant. Maybe I will. And you have to always ask yourself, what happened here? And you always have to ask yourself, what happened here that it flopped, that it failed? It's maybe something either intentional, like maybe your intentions are not good. Maybe it's something other, like if you gain that virality, if you become that famous, then maybe you will use it for something bad. Maybe you will use it for, maybe you will not use it for the great things. Okay, maybe you will use it in the wrong ways, and so God is protecting you by not giving you this, because you will not use it for the good things. Or maybe he is still preparing you because for now you cannot bear all that fame. Like, imagine yourself, okay? I have lived it personally in my life many times. I used, since I'm young, I always created new accounts because I was like, the minute I create a new account, I just go viral on it. And so I just deleted it, okay? I had a very, especially in the beginning of Instagram, when I was very young, I used to go viral a lot on Instagram. And it's because I knew the thing, okay? And especially because Instagram was new, so there were not as many people as today there are on social medias, okay? But I do know the game. And the game is, this is not easy for everyone to go viral. And I feel like over the years, I just became so vulnerable in so many ways that God protected me. Maybe if you become viral, okay, you become famous, you will not be able to bear how to say this, how to word this. I feel like go viral isn't for everyone because there's so much more under the iceberg, you know, the hidden part, and not everyone is able to bear that side, okay? Like the haters, the people that will comment on your videos saying bad stuff. Okay, there's, you know, always the advice of, okay, you just do not have to read it, do not care. Yes, of course you do not care, but at the end of the day, this is still bad energy. Of course, if you do not engage with it, you will not especially be very touched by it. But this still hurts sometimes, man. Like, maybe God is protecting you. You have to ask yourself, like, what kind of person will I become if I gain all of this power, all of this influence on people? Because this is not an easy path at all. At all. This is a constant battle between you and yourself. You truly have to love yourself to go through that path, because the amount of, maybe, you know, cruelty you can get through the experiences you have to live in order to be prepared to live that kind of life can be truly, truly heart-wrenching for your soul. Okay, that was a very long sentence, I'm sorry. Let's say the truth, this is not for everyone, okay? There are people who are not capable, okay, of being famous. This is just not for them. I won't say they are too weak, but like their brain, I feel like they are wired to do something else. I feel like these people are just wired to do maybe a whole another stuff. Although maybe sometimes it's because you still have preparation to make. God is still preparing you to attain that place. Like, God is putting everything and everyone in positions at the right time. Like, maybe you want to become famous to get recognition you never had when you were younger. Maybe you have people in your life that you want to get revenge on by glowing up, and you want to be like, okay, they have to see this. But God has his own way to do the things. God has his own way to prepare the whole stadium to watch you perform. Okay, I don't know if that makes sense, but you are like, oh my god, I want to perform so bad, I want to perform, I want to do this and I want to do that on scene and this and that. And God is watching you, like, just wait, relax, chill down. I will give you this, but you have to wait, because right now you are not prepared. Like, imagining yourself wanting to talk to a whole bunch of people in a stadium, wanting to perform, I don't know, a song or whatever, and you do not have the preparation. What will happen? What will happen? You will perform very badly. People will laugh at you, they will mock you, they will humiliate you. Okay, and the people that, let's say, you wanted to get revenge on by glowing up, they will be like, the fuck is that? Okay, I feel like people would just be like, what is she doing on the scene, like, get out her of here. So that's what I want you to understand. Okay, you have to understand this point. Fame and glory and all these big dreams are valid. At the end of the day, we are just humans, and you are in your right to dream that big, okay? And I truly believe that if God put those dreams in your heart, it's because there's something to do with it. But you have to prepare yourself to attain that dream. And preparing yourself is through the everyday experiences that you will encounter. Like when God, for example, let's say, send you someone that is late, it's for you to see if you learned to put boundaries. Maybe in the past you were someone that was always accepting some kind of behavior. Now this is your chance to know if you finally learn to put your own boundaries. If you have learned to get out. Confirmation burp. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I know a YouTuber that I love so much, she always says this, whatever. So yeah, I was saying that it's to see if you finally learn to get out toxic people of your life. So when bad things, at least bad things, the things that you consider bad in your life happens, those are opportunities to learn from those, okay? Those are opportunities, occasions. You have to ask yourself, what is the lesson here? What is the lesson that I have to learn from it, from this situation that is uncomfortable to me? How do you expect to grow and to learn and to evaluate if there's no uncomfortable situations that will happen in your life? You cannot grow in joy, okay? You cannot, like, lessons will not be learned in joy. At least very, very big lessons, you learn them through pain, through despair, through loneliness, through darkness, through all the fucking things that happens in life, man. Okay? That's it. That's it. And if you cannot understand that, then your preparation isn't done. It isn't finished. You still have things to learn. And that's why many of us go through freaking BS since childhood. Because we are meant for something very great and we know it deep inside. And I don't care if you do not believe in me, because I do believe in myself. And I know that I did the right thing by believing in myself all these years, because look at where I am right now. I have my own apartment and I have my own things. And in my culture, a woman cannot have her own apartment because it's something considered bad, okay? And I said culture, not religion, because religion is a whole different thing. But in my culture, a woman cannot have her own apartment, okay? It's like considered as hishuma, the hishuma culture, the shame culture. This is like scandalous. And I'm happy that I did it, that I made it. But this is because I believed in myself, where nobody believed in myself. When everyone was against me. I was like, guys, you have to stop telling me I'm the crazy one. I'm not the crazy one. And people were like, haha, okay, you're the crazy one. I was like, no, I'm not the crazy one. I'm just being myself. And this is offensive to say something like this. Because at first I was taking it as funny things, but with the years, it's hurting me so bad to realize that people were always calling me the crazy one. I was not crazy. I was just awakened. What is this? I was just awakened. That's the difference. But people cannot understand this until they awaken themselves too, I guess. I don't know how we got into this transition, man, but I do hope this message was clear and helped you understand better that you have to change your mindset if you want to change things. In order to change your mindset, you have to change your actions, okay? So change your actions. Change something in the way you are doing things, actually. Change something in your heart. Ask yourself the right questions. What will I do with this fame? What will I do with this money? What will I do with all those gifts God gave me? Will I be grateful? Will I become ungrateful? Will this money makes me a very bad person? I will be the kind of person that just doesn't give a F about others and brag all the time about my money? Or will I become even greater than I am now? I will give my money to charity, I will help people with it, I will invest my money in interesting things, I will share my gifts and my things with people that deserve it, of course, because so yeah, you have to ask yourself all those questions, because many people change when they have kind of wealth, okay? They become I wouldn't say bad person, but they become someone else. Maybe you do not realize it, but this is actually this is a benediction for you to have nothing right now, because you're not ready to bear that much fame or that much glory, that much comments, that much likes, that much statistics, that much wealthiness, okay? You are not ready for it. So you have to work through it, okay? So, by the way, my name is Empress Irene, the Rahma effect, which means the mercy effect. Bye! See my setup. I literally... How can you explain this? Because I do not have the support for the mic, so yeah. You know, you can see the dedication of the